Good afternoon, everyone. So glad we got some great weather today to stand up for democracy. We know that democracy is not fought and won for just during elections. We have to defend it every single day, and that's what this looks like today. And just as some of our speakers before me talked about, is that just because something is lawful does not make it just. And so I'm so thankful for the words from our former Mayor Bullard. I wish some of our mayors had that same courage. And I bring that up today because I want to point out my colleague, the chair of the Democratic City Committee, Lisa Lemieux, the work of the Democratic City Committee to push back against the Mitchell administration when an election commissioner changed their registration from Democrat to Republican. We were told that's okay because the law allows it. Just because the law allows it, does that make it just?
No!
No! So oftentimes you'll hear from me that what I lack in legislative authority, I make up for in influence. And I've carried that with me in every role that I'm in. Whether as a city councilor, on the Democratic City Committee, or as a private resident. So I'm proud to say our Democratic City Committee stood up even when it said that's lawful. The election commission of all men, all Republicans at the time, can lawfully be that way, unbalanced. But we said we're going to protect the ballot and protect the vote, and we used our influence. And that election commissioner resigned. And our Democratic City Committee put forward all women as our nominee. And I'm proud to say this city council confirmed a woman as a Democratic election commissioner. That is one of many examples. And so I'm very disappointed to say, having spoke to our city solicitor about this situation that we're facing now, with federal observers coming in and then requesting our voter data, of course my question was, how do we fight back against this? And do you know what I was told? That this Department of Injustice, let's be clear about what the Department of Injustice, I was not misquoting here, they're asking something lawfully. This is a lawful request, but what did I just say? Just because it might be lawful, it is not just. And so we must do the work to push back and say, we're not giving you this information. We know that this is so much more than just protecting the vote or protecting the ballot. It's about protecting people. It's about a young man on Tolman Street, Juan Mendez, who was in his car with his wife sheltering, waiting for an attorney to come when these thugs, ICE agents, bashed in his window and ripped him out of his car. Were they looking for Juan? Do you listen? No, they were looking for Antonio, who lived at the same address. I bring this up because that is why I feel they are looking for this voter data, not because they want to protect elections or ballots. They want the names and addresses of people that might have the name Antonio. They might have the name Juan. And so these thugs can come into the streets of New Bedford like they did on Tolman Street and bash windows and rip people out of their cars. And this administration locally has said, oh, well, it's a lawful request. And so today I tell you, as your city councilor, I have pushed back and said, just because it's lawful, it does not make it just. And I say, no.
No!
And so it's because of everyone here today. We know it's not just New Bedford residents in these streets today. It's our brothers and sisters in Rochester, in Fairhaven, and Indivisible that have joined together. And I thank you all because, again, democracy is not fought and won on election day. It's fought and defended every single day. And we will continue doing that work. And again, I want to thank my state delegation for passing the PROTECT Act. The work that we do, and we know the federal government, safeguards, the Senate, the Supreme Court, the House have all failed us. And here at home, our Attorney General, Andrea Campbell, the conversations I've had with her, she is ready and she is fighting for us. And she is going to continue pushing back because this administration has asked for statewide voter data and they didn't get it. She fought and she won. And as Clarence brought up, some of the executive orders that this administration decides to write, when they are sued, they make the headlines. Yes, executive order's been written. But our states, these attorneys general, they fight and they win. That's never written out there.